had. It's the story of the prodigal son, the son that returned home. And it's the only time God ran. It's when he ran to me. It's when he came to me and saw me returning to him, and he ran to meet me. There are certain basic things you can know. You can know, number one, there's a war going on. You can know, number two, it's tough on God's people. But most importantly, you can know, number three, God wins in the end. Jesus returns. And God says, I am who I am. You can also translate that, I will be who I will be. God is saying, everything that is my domain. I am God over all. I am God over the present tense. I'm God over the future tense. All that will be is my domain. I am God of all. God said, don't take the name of the Lord your God in vain. He's not saying don't simply utter God lightly. He's saying do not ever, fundamental, one of the 10 commandments, do not ever take lightly who God is and what God does. The character of God is something we should dwell on, something we should meditate on, something we should discuss, something that should influence our worship and bring us to our knees. But it's never, the character of God is never something we should take lightly. But this is not the end of the story either, and we know how the story ends. We know the story ends with us inhabiting our new bodies in the presence of God, doing his work on a new heaven and new earth. And the story ends good. So we don't need to fear. We don't need to worry. Friday, even in the midst of what happened on Good Friday, is good for us because we know the end of the story.